How is it going, guys? This is PK. How are you? How's life? All right. So we are still working on this. Dear God, for how long? We lost the possible triangle, the potential triangle, of course, because it's never one. So now we're gonna examine the potential ending diagonal, leading diagonal. We're gonna see what it is and see if we can make a motive wave out of the incoming structure here. Now, before that, some people say, hey, this is an ending diagonal and we're gonna have something like that. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think that generally we need a stronger wave 5, because wave 5 in crypto should be strong. In case you want to look at account from this perspective, let's say 1 2, and you have 1 2 3 4 5 inner 3 ending here, then or here, and then you have some sort of ending diagonal there, and then you put a 4 here. Well, then yeah, maybe you can call ending diagonal here, but that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna go back to the macro picture, that what's going on right now is that we have a swing up, swing down, swing up, the third swing, and now we're going sideways. We're still in the territory of wave 4, which is 0.38 area. And now we're gonna zoom in and take a look of the inner count. Now let's say that something is done over here. Oh God, I'm gonna kill the wave for the moment. So if something is done here, let's say that the wave 4 is done here on a macro scale, and now we're building only the wave 1 and then a wave 2 of a larger macro 5 that would lead us to 100k plus per Bitcoin. We would assume the blue count. Pay attention to the light blue count. Wave 1 would be a multiple zigzag. And then wave 2 is a 3-wave move, no matter how you put it. I saw some people putting an impulse here. I cannot get an impulse there. However, I cannot get a proper zigzag either. I think it's a swing down, sideways, swing down. So it's a 3-wave move for me. This is a 3-wave move for me as well. So 3, 3, 3. And now we're looking if the 4 is here. However, this to me seems more impulsive than a 3-wave move. I could go quickly and make a count there. I didn't do it before, but how would I see it? And this could be like on any diagonal here, right? Something like that with a 1 2 3 4 and 5. Let's put it that way for the moment and put it in a minuscule. So if we had a 5 here, then we would need a 3 up there, and we would follow the blue to complete some sort of that. And then we would have still a potential diagonal, but that would last a bit longer, and then we would do that to form the last leg there. In case that the gods are satisfied, we could say that the 4 is in, and now we're gonna see if we're having an A, B, and a C to have a higher high again, which would be the, like this would be the first leg, second, third, 4, 5 wave, motive wave confirmed. Oh, what did I want to say here now? In case that happened, then we could consider that the wave 1 is in. Let's label it. So 0, assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere up there. I'm gonna put out something just for current purposes. Now, when it comes to diagonals, the most common retracement when it comes to leading diagonal would be 0.78. That would give us, if we end here, that would give us, okay, full fib there, leading diag retracement. That would give us that. But the thing is that in crypto, they don't necessarily give in, so I wouldn't rely onto this. If we have a proper fifth wave, I would just look for a 3-wave retracement and then perhaps go for it, like monitor this area, because many times I saw this happening, right? We have a leading diagonal, bingo bango, done. Some people call this a 1-2, 1-2. I don't see it. But just because I don't see it, of course, doesn't mean that it cannot happen. All right, so I covered this being a potential 5 there, or we're having another low there, and again, a 5. If not, if we had something ending here, and now we have this ugliness being a wave A, there's a potential that we're still forming a zigzag. Now, if we had a triangle, that would be great, because triangle pops on one side, good, you know what's going on. Pops on the other side, yes, you still know what's going on. So A, triangle, B, C, easy peasy, but it didn't deliver. So if we have A, B here, if I made a mistake and this is some sort of a double zigzag or whatnot, then this could be a 1-2, and now we have a major flush to form a wave 3 here, 4 and 5. And it will give us an ABC structure 5-3-5, and again potential that something could be done over there, right, somewhere there. So at least we have some clarity and something to look at. Like at least I can say something now, because for the most part during the time I didn't make a video, nothing drastically changed so that I can say something. But here is something is clearing up, so we can see in the incoming week what's going to happen here. Another sad story is Ethereum, that off the low doesn't look impulsive. Now, one count that I had was that we have a wave A here, and then we have a triangle B, something like that, and a C. So this would complete an A, B, and a C structure to, let's say, this, right? In that case, if it's done, then it should go from here, right? Like 1-2, 1-2, whatever. So since it's looking ugly, I am prepared for something like that, like leading diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a wave A, as a wave B here, 1, 2, 3, triangle 4, 5. This is not that strong of a third wave. So we're gonna see what it gives. If it gives a 5 here, then you would still have a nice structure of a zigzag. And to measure it, this would be a target, let's say. However, there's the trend line here, so it's a support with the 0618. Again, hurry up and wait with Ethereum, I'm sorry. So now the ones that are pretty similar, Link and ADA are similar. We have a clean 5 swings here, in my opinion at least. Then what we have is a 3-wave move here. I put 2 potentials, follow up on this one. So if you look at the white count, a zigzag here, a zigzag up or double zigzag or whatever, and another zigzag here. We are done. You pay attention to the yellow, forming a leading contracting diagonal potentially. Again, the same story with Bitcoin. For example, if you assume that Bitcoin is making a 5-wave now, a motive wave, then it needs a retracement. Well, probably Link would do the same, no? However, if it flushes, well, maybe we would see the same on Link. In which form? If you take a look at the red count, 3, 3, 3, 3, and another 3. If not, there's another potential of this being ABC for the W, X, ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm lost there. I don't know what the hell I wanted to say with this. How did I want to put an ending diagonal here? Okay, I see. So A, B, no, not there. This will go there. A, B, and then ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Like, who cares? If it wants to go, it's gonna go there. The algo is gonna pull it no matter how. No matter which way Elliott's gonna comply with the algo. Algo goes first, Elliott goes third or fourth or whatever, as long as we can recognize it. So again, this is a tree. This, you cannot even count it. This looks like a tree swing, looks impulsive. So let it develop and then we can count according to that. So Cardano is similar story in a sense that we could be watching, let's say, the blue count here. So ABC for the W, then the triangle in the middle for the X, A, B, C, Y. We're done. Perhaps a diagonal. I hate them because I cannot rely on them, just like triangles. Or if you take a look at the red one, like if we assume that there is an impulse here, let's say, so like 3, 3, whatever, 5, right, flat here. So then impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot count it, but I can see swings. That would be A, and now form A, B, C, D, E, a triangle for the wave X, and another zigzag to end, right? Because then we wouldn't assume that this is a triangle here, but just some sort of a flat. Because normally if you make a double zigzag, you can have X in the middle. But if you make a triple zigzag, you cannot have a wave X as your first separator of a zigzag. So you can have a flat, you can have a zigzag, but the triangle is always at the point before the last move. So if this was indeed a triangle, this has to be a motive wave forming here. We're prepared for both, right? All right, another thing that I want to mention here, like notice how this disaster of a structure here that you cannot count impulsively nor motive wave is still a beginning of a massive impulse. And this is why I always say, yes, it's good when you see a proper Elliott, but it doesn't have to be a proper thing. It can be this disaster, but it's still move up, and we retrace internally, and then we go external. And then if we apply the proper channel, yeah, we're out. We have enough to form a wave tree, more than enough. But what we're looking for is usually 1618, 175 for a wave tree. So just because it's forming something ugly now doesn't mean that it cannot be a beginning of something beautiful. Because if this is 1 and this is 2, wow. All right, the disappointment. So the size of this thing is telling me that perhaps I should forget about the fact that this is a wave 2, because all right, impulse here, W, X, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sure, complies with everything, but the time wise it takes to form is whatever. So if it's not 1, maybe we can look at it as a wave A, and this is a wave B forming, and a C should income, no? But if everything goes, I cannot say the XRP will go as well, because this Cancer always goes sideways. Perhaps the news were FUD, and you can never know. You can only control your risk to reward, right? And be a believer. So how would you count this just quickly? Well, 1, ABCW, X, because this is a 3-wave move. I consider this to be an impulse. I gave up on the idea. I could see another leg down incoming. Other than that, 3, 3, 3. So flat, zigzag, flat. That would be a double combo. Another thing that can be also possible, if you put X there, for example, then you could have a zigzag as well. I just don't see X here. I don't see a count to say that, hey, this is a 535, or maybe a double zigzag, ABC here with an in-between move and another A triangle BC, maybe. All right. I think that would be all. Thank you for your time that you spend with me. It's a real pleasure. Have a lovely evening, guys. Bye-bye.